When we started the firm, we thought of a lot of different names, and it became pretty obvious that what we were about was collaboration with our clients, amongst ourselves, and studios started sounding pretty good because it wasn't so definitive around one or two individuals. It was much more collective.
Studios got their start in 1985 in Silicon Valley, and this was during the time of the start of the tech boom. So Steve Jobs was our first client working with Apple, and companies were starting out of their garage and evolving into major corporations really quickly. Prior to working with studios, these tech companies had no idea that space could be a resource for them. And so as we began to work with them, they started to learn how space was a really valuable tool to help their business and to advance their culture and to attract top talent.
As our clients grew, our business did too, and we ended up following them around the globe. That their business model started to influence our business model and how we approach design, how we approach workplace, and those partnerships still flourish today.
One of the key things that we learned very early was to be very careful listeners. We have learned a lot from our clients. It's migrated into the way we work and allowed us to serve a much broader set of clients. We wanted to understand what a client's needs were, how we could develop an environment that was a strategic tool for them, allowed them to be more productive, allowed them a better quality of life, and also to create a tool that becomes a competitive advantage for them.
We knew that our culture was important to us, so when you walk into the space that Studios designed, what you see is lively, open, transparent, airy, vibrant space, and that's exactly how we want our culture to be reflected.
Well, I think what's unique about Studios is that it really elevates the workplace. It makes it into something other or more than being just about work and focusing on the user experience. And that really is what drives our design. We spend most of our lives in an office environment, and so that environment really influences how we work, how the business is run, and just it builds relationships with people.
A lot of our work is simplifying complexity, either taking a project from the inside out and reinventing it, like 205th, where we're primarily an interior expression that is what unifies the building, to rethinking the outside and the public spaces to then connect into a larger expansion of that property.
At Bloomberg, the relationship between design and the way we work is more seamless than any place I have ever seen. That in effect, our design sort of reinforces our culture, and our culture is reinforced by our design. And it's really impossible to pull the two apart. Literally within 2 minutes of walking in the door, you could completely appreciate everything that was important to the culture. I think that's a real credit to Studios.
We'll turn 30 years old as a firm next year, and as we begin to reflect over what we've accomplished over that time period, it's pretty phenomenal to think of the variety of different types of clients that we've been able to touch, the number of different places we've been. With clients all over the world. It's really tremendous for us and really gratifying.
Creating great places that work for the client, for us, is serious fun. The sense of joy and gratitude of getting a contract where a client trusts you. The client is having great expectations of what you're going to do. That's a very satisfying component of this.
As a designer, you're given opportunities, and it is not about a name on the door, but it's about a collective thought process of getting to a solution and pushing the boundaries.